welcome back. Back to another video.
So
I felt like this was like an episode, but it's another video. Okay.
It is kind of an episode in our
episodes of our lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we decided that since we didn't do a wrap up for June,
we're gonna do one
now. So it's like June and a mid-July wrap up since today is July 14th, which by the way, happy Bastille Day. There you go.
I actually know what that is. Okay.
Yeah. So
you go first.
Okay.
You do this first. I always go first.
Okay. So I think I read this one this month, but the first book
did.
I read was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and this book was awesome. I kind of mentioned it in one of my videos that I did. Oh, the
Requiem.
The Hall. Yeah, I mentioned it that it was awesome. It was fantastic. At first, I didn't know what I was going into, so I was like, what the crap is this all about? Like, I don't really understand. But then as I got into the story, I was fascinated. And this is one of those stories when you read, you're like, holy author. Like, so much detail, so much like world building. It's amazing. It was super, super good. I loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5, of course. And I recommend it to everyone who hasn't read it yet because this book is amazing. It's awesome.
It's nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I read Light and Dark, The Waking Imaginite, and this is by DM5. We actually got these books sent to us, so thank you so much for this. This was actually, okay, I'm going to give a little quick review because she hasn't read it yet, so we'll review more. I liked it. Okay, I was at odds with this one. I liked it, but I didn't like it because it was like other books. It's a lot like Harry Potter. Yeah. It's a lot like Lord of the Rings. It's a lot like Percy Jackson. It's a lot like Narnia. I mean, it's really good because it's all the other books. And I was like, there's parts and I was like, oh, what was it? There was one part where he's like, oh, there's a school for witches and wizards. And I was like, Hogwarts? So, I mean, it's really good, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't have read it if he didn't give it to us. I'm grateful that he did, and it was an enjoyable read. But I think I gave it like 2 or 3 stars. So, you can check it out. If you like those books, I'd read it because it is similar. So, yeah, read that one.
I'll be reading it sometime soon. After that, I read a book that actually was from the library, and my roommate returned it because she had checked it out. And it was Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson, and I will insert a picture right now. And that book was fantastic. Like, it's right up my alley.
Read that one.
Oh, it's so good. Like, I love books that are like testimonials type of a thing, like Anne Frank and all those. I love those type of books, and when she told me what Speak was about, I was like, yep, I'm reading this, and it was awesome. Like, the topic is so heavy. Like, it's not a light read at all, but the author is so funny, and I just laughed so much with that book, and at the end, it was an amazing book. If you haven't read it, you have to check it out. It's awesome. I gave it a 5 out of 5, obviously. And it was just, I don't know, it was really, really amazing. It's about this girl, and, well, it's not really spoiling because you kind of know what happens, but, well, I'm just not going to say it because I want you to figure it out, but
it's kind of the pretense of the book, though.
Yeah, but you kind of, like, don't know for the first couple pages.
Yeah.
So, something happened to her right before she started high school.
Traumatic event.
And so, yeah, and so she enters high school, and, like, she's this outcast, like, no one talks to her. And she's just awesome and funny, and then you find out what happened and how she's dealing with it, and that book is amazing. Just awesome.
So I finally got to read The Maze Runner.
Finally!
I read this in, like, most of it I read in a day. I was traveling. I love when I travel because I get to read really fast. I don't know. I'm on the second one now. I'm on Scorch Trials, and I'll talk more about that. This wasn't what I expected. It was very, like, it is, like, if you like Hunger Games, you'll like it. But you feel like the characters, because you have no, like, okay, so basically it was about, like, they just get put into, like, this maze, and the main character just, like, wakes up and has no memories. And, like, you're kind of the same way, and you're, like, figuring out all these things. And I'm, like, I read the first book, and I was, like, okay, like, I finished, I was, like, so what's going on still? So the second one's explaining a little bit more, and I'm liking the second one. The first one, I didn't really like just because I had no idea what was going on, and I don't like getting frustrated. And the Grievers, I had, like, they sound scary, but I have no idea what they look like. And I'm super excited for this movie because Dylan O'Brien is Thomas, and I love him. If you love Teen Wolf, you love Styles, and yeah, so I read that one. So I'm working on that. I think I gave this one a 4.
I think you gave it a 3.
4, 3,
4, something. Yeah.
In between. I've been a little harsher lately. But yeah. Harsh.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Okay.
So we both read
this one.
The Forgotten Land, Lyman Prince
by
of
Josephine
Egypt.
Kelly.
Yep, we got this in for a review, which we will film a review right after this video, so be looking out for that. And I really liked this book.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna like this one. I thought I was gonna like this one more than this one, but I like this one more than this one. They're totally different things. So like both authors I like, and I'm thankful that we got both of them. Like, thank you for sending them. This is awesome that we're getting free books. I'm like, sweet. I love ancient Egyptian culture.
It's my favorite. And so I've always had a fascination since I was little.
I read most of this in one night. I just stayed up. It was quick read.
Super quick read.
There's awesome, like,
illustrations
in here.
If you can tell, it helps you kind of... That one is cool.
I
know, I like that one.
So it's really cool because it's more like a younger book. Like, if you're a little kid, you can read it.
Remember what you said when you saw this picture? When she saw this, she was like, have some abs on a man! And I was like, I want to read that book.
Like, it's really interesting. I'm very excited for the next one. I want the next one.
Maybe we should, like, talk a little bit about it.
We'll talk about it, yeah.
In our review, that's true. But yeah, definitely gonna read the second one.
Yeah.
It was a really quick read. I was in a major reading slump at the time, so it took me long, but as soon as I picked it up, I got it done really quickly.
It's really good.
If you like ancient Egypt, it's really easy read. Like, you can tell the words are pretty big easy. And everything, but don't let that fool you, because when I saw, like, the cover and the illustrations and the big words, I was like, this is gonna be like a childish read. Like, it was really good. I give it a 4. And I absolutely liked it.
I really like this.
Yeah. So thanks so much for sending this, and we'll film a review right after this, so that will be up really soon. What did you rate it? Did you give it a 4 too?
I think I gave it a 4 too.
So we both give this a 4.
High ratings.
Yeah, this was really good. Do you want to go next, or are you? Oh, you're done.
I didn't read anymore.
Okay. So then I read Requiem by Lauren Oliver. This is just a dust jacket because I gave one of my friends the books because she's reading it. And this book, if you've read it, you know how awesome it is. You know how anticipated this was, and you know the ending. And you know, I filmed the video. I will link it down below. I filmed a review on this whole series, and I love this book. I love the series. It's one of my favorite series ever. Like, Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Divergent, and Delirium. Like, those are, like, amazing series that I've read so far, and those are series that I've somewhat completed, so I don't count Daughter, Smoke, and Boy and those stuff because I haven't finished it yet. But it's awesome, and I gave this book a 4, I think, just because of the ending. But it was amazing. Lauren Oliver, one of my favorite authors. This book was just so much love, and I will link the video. But I gave this a 4, and it was great. And if you haven't read the series,
I'm finishing Maze Runner, and then I'm gonna read.
You need to. This so good.
I was debating between Maze Runner and Delirium, and I chose Maze Runner.
It's a good choice because you've had them for longer.
Yes.
So yeah,
I've had Maze Runner since Christmas. I got Delirium
for your birthday.
All that for my birthday. So I gotta go in order. I'm that type of person.
Yeah, she is. I like it.
Okay, so
you go next.
For this month, well, first of all, we're in finals week.
Oh my gosh. Shoot
it's
me.
Hell week, sorry.
Awful. I wanted to do the booktubeathon if you remember me talking about it, and I'm gonna try to read.
Have time.
I'm gonna try and read as much as I can. Like, I know that the thing is like 300 pages a day, which is obviously not gonna happen. But I'm gonna read as much as I can, like squeeze in as much reading as I can. So that's gonna be my own way of participating. But I'm not gonna do any other challenges or anything because it's finals week and we're like basically dying. And we're moving, and so we have to pack all our crap.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, but it's
awful. So it's been a crazy month. Like I said, I finished Maze Runner. I was down visiting my cousin, doing some stuff for my internship, and then I came back and started Scorch Trials, and I'm freaking loving this. And I'm like, every chance, I'm so busy, but every chance I get, I try to read it. I'm halfway through right now, so I'm loving this one a lot better than the first. I'm just excited to get
I like
through
that one
this.
better,
I'm so
too.
excited for the movie now. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, I love Minho.
Like
Minho,
King Hong
Minho.
Lee as Minho.
I know. Oh, he's
It's a great
attractive.
cast. They've got a great cast. Dylan O'Brien. I love Dylan
I'm super
O'Brien.
excited.
I love Dylan O'Brien.
So fangirl moment.
You need to start Teen Wolf, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on Teen
I'm gonna start watching it after finals. Teen Wolf. So, after reading all these books, I decided it was time to read The Elite by Kiera Cass, and I'm on page, like you can tell, bookmark right there.
Wolf. Wait, I thought you were finished it.
No, I have like 40 more
almost done.
pages. Yeah, I
Almost
have
done.
40 pages to go, so I'm gonna finish that right after we film. And I love the selection. I really like The Elite. I want to know how it ends before I judge it, but there's so much punching I want to do in this book. Like, America is... Just make up your freaking mind, girl. Like, it's not that hard to make up your mind. And freaking Aspen, want to punch him every day. Like, there's this kid up here that bothers us a little bit, and I just call him like that, so I can think...
I
like,
know who you're talking
I
about.
compare them to, and I'm like, I just want to punch you as much as I want to punch that other kid. But yeah, I'm loving the book, because it's going in a way that I didn't expect, and I'm liking it a lot. But yeah, I won't say anything until I'm done. But yeah, it's a good series. That's
So, yeah.
it.
That's how
That's all the
we've
reading.
been for the past month with school and everything. So I think it was pretty successful with everything coming up. So
It's true.
summer's coming up, and so hopefully you get more reading in.
Yep, that's exciting.
So, yeah.
So yeah, that is going to
pretty
be
much
it
it for
for
us
this
today.
video. Tell us what you've been reading. Any suggestions, maybe?
What you thought? Talk about the Maze Runner movie.
Talk about everything. Yes.
Awesome. Books are awesome.
Books are like the best.
They are the best.
Just saying.
The bestest.
The bestest.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you in our next video, people.
Bye, guys.
Bye!